Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is Peter from All-inclusive-Caribbean-Cruises.net. Today I want to briefly talk to you about cruise luggage. Are there any restrictions to the amount of luggage you may bring on board the ship? First of all, I want you to think, most people do fly to the cruise port of departure. And so I want you to consider, okay, if I'm going to fly, I have to take an airplane, and airplanes have certain restrictions, right? In most cases, you're allowed two pieces of two bags you can check. If you want to check more, it's money. And as a matter of fact, even the first two bags on most airlines you have to pay for. So when you're thinking about you going to the cruise port and what to bring, try to fit everything into those two bags that you will check at the airport. And as a matter of fact, your cruise line will tell you, consider the fact you're flying, and whatever restrictions the airline has, just use those as guidelines for what you should bring on board the ship. For those people who are driving, most cruise lines will tell, well, some cruise lines do not actually publish a restriction as to the number of bags you can bring, but the general consensus is that everyone is allowed two bags. See, they want you to be comfortable, so pack whatever you need. You're taking the Caribbean cruise, so most likely it's going to be warm where you're going, so you pack accordingly. Of course, bring the stuff that are important, keep those in like a piece of hand luggage, medication, documents, and so on. And check with the cruise line's website, or you can ask your travel agent for what are some of the things you just cannot bring. There are some things that you just cannot bring on board the ship. Guns, you know what I mean, knives, drugs. They don't allow you to bring certain electronic items or appliances. They don't want you to bring appliances because those could cause fire. Some people will want to bring a clothing iron, but no, don't do that. Some people want to bring maybe a DVD player. Don't do that. So there are some things that they don't want you to bring, they don't allow you to bring, but for the most part, they want you to bring everything that will make you comfortable for the 3, 4, 5, or 7, or whatever number of days you will be at sea. They do understand that there are certain things you must bring, and so they do ask that you pack everything, try to fit everything into two bags, two pieces of luggage that you will check. And of course, you can have two other pieces in your hands. It's up to you. But especially if it's a family of 3, 4, 5, then how many bags do you need to have? You should be able to work out a decent amount or number of bags for the family and be able to get everything into those bags. So keep those things in mind. Again, if you're flying, then that should sort of be the guideline that you use, because you are allowed two bags, and those two bags will cost you at any airline. You don't want to go over that. And in most cases, in terms of weight, you're allowed 50 pounds on the airplane. The same thing applies to many of the cruise lines. Of course, some cruise lines don't really publish that. Some do, and some actually publish the size of your bags. So check with the cruise line's website. You can always find information and stuff like that on their. There will be a section about new to cruising or first-time cruisers or things to know before you go. Look for something like that, or FAQs, and you will find the information that you need. But generally speaking, cruise luggage. 2 pieces of checked items, maybe 2 pieces of hand luggage. You should be able to pack everything into those 4 pieces. All the best. Go enjoy your cruise. And until next time, this is Peter from All-inclusive-Caribbean-Cruises.net saying, see you on the high seas. Bye.